2011. So now, in point of public view, you think about, now it's 2014, is it right? End of 2014, and next is 2015. Now, the weather condition and the social condition in Malaysia, what kinds of data will be increased in next 2015? What? Because of, now desert is what? Water? What about diseases? So food and what about diseases? Nowadays all are flood. You know, after flooding, what kind of diseases will be more prone in the children and also the old age? So you are already thinking, and then if you cannot prevent well now, all the data will be increased in 2015 data. Okay? Okay, we can discuss about these diseases. How about the typhoid? Android fever. What is this? This is a global incidence typhoid fever, 21.7 million illness and 217,000 deaths. Also, for typhoid fever caused an estimated 5.4 million illness. And this is a 2000 data. So how about 2004? In 2004, 21.6 million cases annually reported. So among them, 216,000 deaths are annually, mainly among children. Some children to young, old age and young age. Very careful this one. So these are the children concerning about this kind of death. So 30.4 million cases annually in 2011 data. So you can in 2000, 21.7, 2004, 21.6, not so different, but 2011 higher, 30.4. This is a global incidence. Or how about, so this one is also in the public health problems and endemic in Malaysia. Every country has this one is a health problems. So annual incidence rate in Malaysia is 10.2 to 17.9 per 100,000 population, and sometimes it as high as at 50. Because of what high is, you can say that endemic, like outbreak. You know, if there is outbreak, there will be because we are calculating the whole country. You know about the remember the year 1 matriculation. So now some of the places are very low rate, but some places are high rate. But you have to show by means of all the data together and comparing. Some of the states have the highest incidence. Maybe there is an outbreak or endemic. So this here, who has suffering the, which state has suffering the endemic is that? Kelantan. Is that? Kelantan. So that's why the food typhoid fever has a highest incidence rate in certain hyper-endemic, not normal endemic, hyper-endemic, more than our expected. You know, hyper-endemic is okay outbreak, but outbreak is sometimes this place has outbreak less compared to previous outbreak. Maybe previous time outbreak had maybe 30 plus, now 50 plus. So this is that hyper-endemic city, more data, more higher. So typhoid is occur in some states, especially Kelantan, Sabah and Terengganu. So this one is a, I told you this one. How about this year? 8 May 2005. Can you remember that I show you the line graph? 2005 has a year. Because 8 May 2005, State Health Department of Kelantan reported 517 confirmed typhoid cases included to death. So you can imagine when you see the line graph and then now you got the answer here. Okay? So this is the Malaysia 2006 incidence of typhoid or paratyphoid per 100,000 population in Malaysia by state 2002 to 2006. Which state has a higher incidence? In 2002, Kelantan, you know, leader. 2003, okay. 2004, 2005, 2006. Everything like the Kelantan. So if you are the higher authority, how will you think about this issue? How will you manage?
Sanitation.
Yeah. We pay attention to where? Yeah, because this is we have to find out why. I think this, if I, but it's okay because of, to compare by his own, you know. His own is 24, 24, 7, it's okay. Here is the outbreak, okay? But here 4.9 is okay. But from the defense side of the calendar, right? If I were the defensive from the, I say, oh, I 2006, I'm also, you know, reduced because I can compare previous data and this year data. But still, it is higher to compare with other states. So we have to find out why calendar health more prone to other. So this is the public health issues. Okay, next one is the typhoid fever by age group. So this one, no problem. Okay, incidence rate of typhoid in Malaysia. This one is, I go incidence rate again. Here, 2005. Is it right? Yes. Okay, now you understand. Okay, here is higher, but now typhoid is okay, suddenly. Not so high, not so. But be care. Sometimes the reporter, you know, because we have the health system has a hierarchy. So we are the highest portion afraid of the higher authority. So they don't want to show the big incidents. So they want to minus manipulation of the data. Don't do like this. If you do the manipulation of the data, your public will be suffering something bad because you cannot get the new true information. So if true information is better, you have to face with the real problem. Otherwise, we can get money budget from that. Is that right? Budget from calendar. Yeah. Okay. So what is the agent for the typhoid? Is it summer typhoid, or typhoid, or hepatitis A or B? So this one I think we don't need to discuss a lot. We already learned by the microbiology subject. Three main antigens, OH and VI, and the phages target at least 80 and large. And one is survived intracellular in the tissues of various organs. So we interest this one because of high incidence is because of this one. This agent can survive intracellular in the tissue of various organs. The survival rate is higher. So how to cure this agent? So readily cure by drying, cannot. And then pasteurization and comment this evidence. So because of that reasons, the rates are higher. Because of cure by drying cannot easily. So who are the reservoir? Man as a reservoir as cases of as a carrier. So if the man as a cases of reservoir, the symptoms will be mild, mild or severe. And then as long as reservoir appear in stool or urine. So you remember about typhoid Mary. Okay? How to go her? Typhoid Mary is chronic carrier. You know how many years she carry in her body, and then she spread the whole every years, maybe 14 years over, spreading from her. So, you know, very important for this issue. They carry temporarily to chronic for 6 to 8 weeks to several years. You know, they can stay in our reservoir body. So source of infection is primary in the feces and urine. And then secondary, contaminated water, food, fingers, reply. Now, we are thinking this issue, contaminated water. Now, because of flooding area. So, everywhere the flood, important thing is the latrine problem and the drinking water problems. You know? So, if the drinking water is not safe, they will be suffering this kind of infections a lot. The incubation period is from 10 to 14 days, sometimes 3 days to 3 weeks. Mode of transmission, fecal oral route, urine oral route, directly or indirectly, causes any age. Peak incidence occur between 5 to 19 years of age. Younger age has a peak incidence. And the sex is male are more prone to female. This is we call it epidemiology. So, epidemiology means sometimes you think about age, sex, education, occupation, that is related to the diseases. This is the epidemiology. But you are studying the what? You are studying obesity. Epidemiology is related to obesity. Now we are studying with the disease. So the epidemiology will be related to that disease. So that's why agent, host, reservoir, transmission like that. So what are the environmental factors? agent, host environment, occur all through the year. So there is like no raining seasons, no summer season, winter season, but which peak has a peak incidence is raining season and increased fly population because of the vehicle-borne vehicle. So bacilli survive in water, ice, food and milk. And in water, bacilli do not multiply, but survive for 7 days. So this is only in water. I mean, how about ice and ice cream? 70 days. Be careful, ice and ice cream. So if you like ice cream, so sometimes after eating ice cream, that ice cream is maybe in some more than 80 days or something like that. It's already expired, but you are eating ice and ice cream, they can survive until 70 days. So in food, they can multiply in food and then milk. So one thing important, in the milk, they cannot grow rapidly in milk without altering its taste. So you are drinking milk, okay, it's nice, very good, but they can survive in there without showing any alarm sign, sometimes cannot get the smell. So it's taste not changes. So pollution of drinking water supplies. Now we are thinking this is pollution of drinking water supply. So this is from water. Maybe if one is contaminated, you were suffering typhoid. So low standard of food and personal hygiene. So this is that is the typhoid Mary because of she spread by her hands and figure already, because of her hand hygiene and her ignorance. So enteric fever be regarded as an index of general sanitation in any country. So this one is sometimes we say very simple to say your country has enteric fever incident high, because this means that your country hygiene is not so good. There is no health education regarding on sanitation. So there are so many sanitation, hand sanitation, food sanitation, water sanitation. Another one is latrine sanitation. Is it right? Yeah. This 4 sanitation is clear, there will be okay. Okay, control of typhoid fever. 3 main parts. There is the control of reservoir. Second, you can control the sanitation. This one is by means, that one is by means of immunization. You can prevent yourself. And the control of reservoir, if for the cases, we can get the early diagnosis from him by means of sign and symptoms. And another one, notification. This is the somebody who are suffering this, you have to notify to the higher authority. Otherwise, there is no data. So this is the mandatory for notification. So isolation is, if there is severe typhoid, you have to hospitalize for the getting treatment and diagnosis. I think in Malaysia, all of the notifiable disease, they also sent to the hospital. Like leptospirosis also, they are not treating in the private clinic, they are sent to the hospital. So treatment is based on the current trend. This is based on the books, but I think it's now your current trend. In Malaysia, trend, there is a different trend. So this is based on the current physician usage. You can use the chlorpheniramine or chlorotrimazole or third generation of the antibiotics. Yeah. And then this infection. Okay, this infection means stools and urine you have to put in the closed contaminator, because of this one can spread to other. So this infected with 5% freeze-thaw at least 2 hours. That's why it is very survived by means of drying, cannot, something like that. So this infection is by means of 5% freeze-thaw at least 2 hours, and then this agent will be die, cannot survive anymore. So follow-up is for the carriers, examination of for the cases, examination of stools and urine up to 3 to 4 months after discharge. So now you are discharged from the patient is discharged from the hospital, but you have to make the follow-up and then stool, culture for stool until 3 to 4 months because of the chronic carrier. We are afraid of this one. So how about the carriers? Carriers, you can identify the carrier by means of causal and serological examination. Treatment also safe by means of the current physician usage and surveillance. How do you understand by the surveillance? Surveillance. Continuous scrutiny. Continuous watching, monitoring. This is called the surveillance. So we already know about the carrier. We have to surveillance that carriers. They are still spreading the disease or not. This is, we call it the surveillance. And then another one is education. This one is safe for all diseases. And hand washing with soap and after defecation and urination, you know, like WHO talking about before eating, after toileting, one dirty, you know. This is a basic principle of the washing hand washing education. So next one is the control of sanitation. Control sanitation by means of hand washing education, and then also fly-proof lettering, purify and chlorinate public water supply. If there is normal water for drinking purposes, what can you do? So we can collect the water and then make salination, and then after that we collect the upper part of the water and then chlorinate, and then you can serve to the people. Because now in your country is okay because of the security team can come within hours or within days. It's okay. But some of the disaster area, nobody can go there. So they all are suffering without water. On that time you can do. But how we can say that where we can get the chlorine on that time? This is the real questions. Because we all are disaster and other disaster, you know. So on that time what they do? Still they are drinking that water. Cannot. Finally, what they do is the rural area. We can learn from them. This is that they are collecting the water and then they are sediment. But on that time they have no fire, you know, no gas, no microwave, just only sedimentation, and then upper part of the water maybe they think this one is also sediment, and the upper part we take. First day, second day they suffering bad, but after 7 days, because of normal intestinal defense, okay, and then they can survive. So it's like this. So for flight control, sanitation of food, water and milk. Or about the immunization, you can give the immunization, oral live vaccines, parenteral vaccine containing the polysaccharide via antigen. That is only single dose. This is for the enteric fever. So how about the cholera? So I think one topic is we teach 1 hour. But here, for the year 2, your program is combined all 5, you know. So I don't know how to express the main things. So you have to go through by your books and then make notes by one. For the enteric fever, for cholera, 1 by 1, you know. Otherwise you cannot understand very well. So okay, this is epidemiology and control cholera. This is the acute bacterial entry disease, and then cholera has very obvious one thing. This is a watery stool, profuse, very distinguished between other diarrhea. Okay, there must be watery and there must be profuse stool. This is we say we already got the diagnosis. No need to check a lot. You know, this is the cholera. So, okay. What are the signs and symptoms? Nausea and vomiting early in the course of illness. But if you are not retreated in time, they can get death, you know, until to the death and renal failure. So these are the background history of the cholera. You have to know Filipino vaccine, Fogwart, Robert Koch, and John Snow. They are very famous according to the cholera. So in 1854, the Filipino vaccine identified cup-shaped coma. No? Cup or comma-shaped bacterium. He called it Vibrio cholerae. He is the first founder. So in pandemic of 1846 and 1863. The John Snow observation on the waterborne transmission of the cholera from third and fourth pandemic. You remember what the John Snow doing? John Snow is not the doctor, but he can identify because of what source they are suffering the cholera. Because of water pipeline, is it right? Okay. So he knows this is a waterborne transmission. So another one is the Robert Koch accurate description of the cholera bacillus during the 5th pandemic. So what is the pandemic?
Global.
Pandemic.
Global outbreak.
Pandemic. Yeah, the whole of the war, spreading, Like the outbreak, the whole war is, we call it a pandemic. Now, Dr. Jamal in the Facebook, he is writing down the Ebola can be pandemic or not. So if you are not knowing about the pandemic, you can think about this. So pandemic is the worldwide spread of the cholera outbreak, the whole world outbreak. So the first cholera pandemic is 1817 to 1823. And second cholera pandemic, 1826, 1837. So we are lucky. And then third cholera, 1846. Do you heard about this issue? On that time, because of cholera, the whole village died. The people in the whole village died. So nobody like this. Very afraid on the time because there is no treatment on the time. Nobody knew what is this. So they say that like the I think in year one we are talking about this issue. What are the era of the capital? They say this is because of bad wind, something like that. A lot. They think a lot. What all the people are dying within 7 days. The whole village gone. So fifth cholera pandemic 1887, 1896. Sixth cholera pandemic also it can concern Asia also concern 1902 and 1923. Seventh cholera pandemic is 1961, 1970. So this one we think about this one because which state is concerning about this issue? Sarawak. Seventh cholera pandemic. Okay. So this is the 1961 to 2005. This is a worldwide notified to WHO 1961 to 2005. So I say the WHO until now we are sending every report of the notify the diseases to our Ministry of Health, and then the Ministry of Health send this registration to WHO within 24 hours. So this is that WHO have their own record. All record of every country, so we can compare. So this is in 1961. How many cases? 62,000. That is here, and then case fatality. We have to find about the case fatality. Why 1965 has cases in to compare with this one? This one is the amount of the people suffering. Okay, the amount of the people suffering the disease, we call it the incidence is very reduced to compare with the 2005. But case fatality here is higher compared to 2005 data. Because of what? Because of prevention and treatment better. That's why case fatality reduced. Okay. The recent and ongoing outbreaks. These are the until 2008 still outbreak in Congo, Vietnam, Iraq, India, and Iraq also. These are the recent outbreak. So this is the incidence of cholera per 100,000 population. So which one? Sabah or Sarawak or Kelantan? How about Kelantan now? Kelantan say okay, Kelantan will happy on cholera. You are from Kelantan? No, he is a winner now. So who got the winner? Sabah. Who are from Sabah? Sabah state. Yeah. Sabah 2002 13.6, 2003 4.93. Okay. But here also reduced, but 2006 high. In Sabah, in the cholera. So this is the Ministry of Health 2006 data. So this is the incidence. How about year 2006? Is that right? Higher also in the 2011. This is the cholera in the whole Malaysia. Whole Malaysia 2011 is higher. So now we are afraid for 2015. Cholera, typhoid, hepatitis A, all food and waterborne diseases we are afraid of next year. So still the public health problems similar with the typhoid, the contaminated water during drought or water shortage. And then Sarawak use of contaminated rainwater. Why? This one is the answer. This is the answer for outbreak. Not outbreak, highest stage, highest incidence. So this is the agent. Agent is the Vibrio cholerae or group 1 or Vibrio cholerae O1. The two major types, classical and alto. These are the biotype, serotype, and antigen. Like the Japanese name, Ogawa, Inaba, Hikojima. Not Hiroshima, like the Japanese name. Okay, how about its viability or resistance? It can kill at 56 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Remain in ice for 4 to 6, like the typhoid. Be careful. If you are in favor of ice or ice cream, and destroyed by freezer or bleaching powder, and then alto is more resistant to combat with the other strain. The toxin protection is the enterotoxin protection. So these are the human reservoir as cases of carrier, and the infected material is stool and vomitus. Same. And what is the infected dose? 10 to the about 11 organisms required to cause clinical disease. Maybe this one is under maybe 10 to 2 to 10 to the 5 can become as a carrier. But more effective is the 10 to the 11 organisms will be suffering the disease more infected dose. The period of communicability is cases 7 to 10 days, convalescent carrier 2 to 3 weeks, chronic carrier 10 years or more. So this is very important for the chronic carrier. So be careful of the chronic carrier. Or if you are suffering one time typhoid fever, you have to check for 3 months or maybe 6 months for your carrier state or not. Please check this too. And the host site is all age and sex, and the gastricity can be affected barrier, population, mobility. Because of some of the carrier are mobile from this state to another state, they are spreading their disease to every state. So be careful of this mobility. And the economic status, low socio-economic status are more prone to suffer the diseases, and immunity is natural infection can get quite effective. This is because of our natural defense organism. Okay, these are the same as the environmental factor as the typhoid fever. This is a mode of transmission, fecal or root. The incubation period is a few hours up to 5 days. And during the 5 days, commonly 1 to 2 days. These are the clinical features that we have the 3 stages: evacuation stage, collapse, and recovery stage. This is by means of the infectivity of the organism. So by laboratory diagnosis by getting the feces or getting vomitus or water sample, food sample. Microscopic examination, you can see like the shooting star. Now you are looking at the microscope. Okay? You can see the cholera? No. Oh, what year you are starting to look at the microscope? First year finish. Oh, finish. So do you have experience to see the cholera area? No. How about cholera? No. Oh. Okay. Prevention of cholera. How to prevent? So this one is prevention of cholera is very like sharp notes. No? How to prevent the cholera? By means of sanitation of hand washing. Second one is latrine sanitation. Third one is the water sanitation. Okay? Hand washing, latrine sanitation, water sanitation. Another one is fly control and refuse disposal. Fifth one is by means of food sanitation. Preparation and also handling. This is we call it food sanitation. Another milk sanitation. So milk and dairy products sanitation. The second one is quality control. This is all together in the food sanitation.